Hey, what's up, Algebra 1? Catlin here. I think I've got the microphone working now because the little thing is bouncing up and down. Yeah, we're good. All right, so the one that I think on your homework that I think will be most beneficial to you guys will be number 11. So that's the one that I'm going to work out. We got a bus. Currently has 3 passengers, crew, which is a fantastic name for a person, Marty and Blakely. Marty is 1.5 times crew's age. Blakely is 75% times crew's age. And their sum of all of their ages is 104. Find the age of each passenger, which we will write here. This is a problem that's kind of a brain teaser. If you try to think of it one thing at a time, it could be difficult to do. But we're going to write 3 equations, and those 3 equations are going to help us write a longer equation that will be solvable, and we'll get one person's age and then apply the other things we know to get the other 2. And that seems like a lot that I just said, but it worked and made sense in my mind. But here's how I do work problems like this. I know there's 3 people, and I'm going to call crew C, I'm going to call Marty M, and I'm going to call Blakely B. And I'm just going to take it one sentence at a time. Marty is M equals. Marty is 1.5 times 1.5 multiplied by crew's age. So this equation is true. All right. Blakely is 75 hundredths times crew's age. So that would look like this. 75 hundredths crew. And then the last sentence is going to be my main equation that I'm going to work. Okay, so I'm going to write that equation up here at the top. The sum of all 3 of them is 104. So that means crew plus our boy Marty plus Blakely, which that could be girl or boy. We'll probably go either way with that one, right? But those 3 guys or gal, maybe mixed in, add up into be 104 with all of their ages combined. So this is kind of our main equation that we're going to be dealing with. But when you're solving equations, you don't want multiple variables. Those are more difficult to solve. We want to try to get down to 1. So we're going to replace 2 of these letters with the 2 letters that we have substituted for them down here. We're going to replace M's with this expression. So it's going to go there. And then we're going to replace B's with this expression because it's equivalent to Blakely's. So when we do that, we have a brand new equation that is C plus 1.5C to replace the M plus B is going to get replaced with 7500C. And all of that equals 104. And we have 3 like terms that we can combine together. When we put 1, because that's 1C, 1 whole, 1 plus 1.5 plus 75 hundredths, that adds up to be what? 3 1/4? So 3 1/4 C's is worth 104 on the other side. And then the last step is what we've been working on in class is solving equations. So we're just going to divide both sides by 3 1/4. And that should tell us the age of crew because C is who crew is represented by, right? And I'm not going to go to my calculator. I just got a note here. I wrote down what it equaled. When I divide 104 by 3.25, I get crew's age, and that is 32. So crew is 32. Now, if crew is 32, then we can put 32 here, and we can put 32 here. Well, if you take 1.5 and multiply it by 32, that's all of 32 plus half of itself. And that's 32 plus 16, so that means Marty is 48, right? Because 1.5 times, now we know crew equals 48. That's how I got that. That was for our man Marty, right? And we know that Blakely is 75% of crew's age, which is 32. Now, if you break down 32 into quarters, that's 8, 8, 8, 8, and 8. If we keep 3 of those quarters, 8 times 3 is 24, and that's our person Blakely. So here are our ages. Crew's 32, Marty 48, and Blakely is 24. And if you add all those together, guess what magical number you get? You get 4. You carry the 1, 7, 8, 9, 10 adds up to a total of 104. So There you go. Hope that was helpful. I know that was a little bit longer than the previous videos, but that was a tough little problem there on your homework, but the other 4 problems or 5 problems aren't too bad. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope this was helpful. Later.